In the heart of Charlotte, North Carolina, a quiet suburban road hums under the late afternoon sun. The atmosphere is filled with calm and tension, but something feels off as Kyla Washington, a confident black teenager, drives her family's sedan. Dressed in a casual denim jacket, white t-shirt, and jeans, Kyla carries quiet confidence, unaware she's about to face a prejudiced confrontation. The road's tree-lined edges cast long shadows, but Officer Daniel Reed, a stern-faced cop, sours upon spotting Kyla's car. His expression hardens, replaced by a cold, judgmental stare. He signals her to pull over, his sharp voice crackling through the air. "What are you doing in this neighborhood?" Kyla calmly explains she's heading home, but the response is harsh. "This doesn't look like your area." Nearby, a white driver in a similar sedan passes without a glance, unbothered by Reed's patrol. The contrast stings. Kyla feels a surge of frustration, but her composure holds steady, her calm voice unwavering. Sergeant Karen Holt, Reed's superior, arrives, exuding entitlement. Her crisp police uniform screams authority, but her gaze dismisses Kyla as if she doesn't belong. "Show me your license and proof of residency," Holt demands, her tone laced with condescension. The roadside grows quiet, a few passers-by slowing to watch. Kyla points out the disparity. Why wasn't that driver stopped? The question hangs, unanswered. Reed smirks, Holt scoffs, treating Kyla like a delinquent. Another officer, Tom Carver, approaches, his heavy boots crunching on the gravel. A burly man with a graying beard, he barks, "Step out of the vehicle," his voice cold. Onlookers whisper, some recording on their phones. Kyla feels a mix of hurt and resolve, but she knows this isn't over. She's faced this bias before, but today, it's personal. Kyla pulls out her phone, ready to shift the dynamic. She dials her father, General Marcus Washington, her voice steady but firm. "Dad, I need you here," she says. The call ends, and the tension thickens. Holt laughs, thinking it's a bluff, but Kyla stands tall, her piercing gaze unshaken. A sleek black SUV pulls up. General Marcus Washington, a four-star Army general, steps out, his commanding presence silencing the scene. A 50-year-old black man with close-cropped hair, a chiseled jaw, and a sharply pressed military uniform adorned with medals, Marcus's steely eyes lock onto the officers. "Kyla Washington is my daughter," he declares, his words cutting through the air. Holt's face drains of color. Reed freezes. The onlookers gasp, realizing their grave mistake. Marcus demands answers. "Why was my daughter stopped?" Reed stammers. It was routine. But Marcus isn't convinced. "This was prejudice," he states, his voice unyielding. Kyla steps forward, her tone calm but powerful. "This isn't about me," she says. "It's about fairness for everyone on these roads." A young bystander, Jamal, who recorded the incident, speaks up. "I've seen this happen before," he says, his voice shaking but resolute. A 19-year-old black man with a fade haircut and a red hoodie, Jamal shares his own experience of being profiled by local police. His words amplify the call for justice. Marcus takes charge. "Reed, Holt, Carver, you're suspended pending investigation." Holt protests. Reed's jaw tightens, but the decision is final. Marcus turns to Jamal. "Your courage is what we need," he says. "I'll ensure your video reaches the right people." Jamal nods, his eyes filled with pride and gratitude. Kyla returns to her car, now treated with respect. She hands Jamal a handwritten note saying, "You stood for what's right. That's true strength. As Kyla and Marcus drive away, the roadside feels transformed. Marcus pauses, addressing the crowd. Never judge someone by how they look. True worth lies in how we treat each other. The lesson sinks deep, a reminder that prejudice has no place here. Let's step back to understand Kyla's journey. Born in a close-knit Charlotte community, she overcame systemic barriers through relentless grit. Her parents, Marcus, and a school principal mother, instilled in her a sense of pride and resilience. At 17, Kyla excelled in school, leading her debate team, but never forgot the value of respect. Today, she drove home from a volunteer event, her mission to uplift her community rooted in her upbringing. Years ago, Kyla faced similar discrimination. At a mall, questioned by security for loitering, while her white peers were ignored. That moment fueled her drive to advocate for fairness. Now, standing on this Charlotte road, she saw the same biases persist, but she was ready to act. Reed's coldness wasn't just unprofessional, it was personal, a challenge to everything Kyla stands for. The officers have their own layers. Reed, a 35-year-old white man, leaned on stereotypes, believing he was keeping the neighborhood safe. Holt, a 45-year-old white woman, prioritized control, her bias reinforced by years of unchecked authority. Carver, a 50-year-old white man, followed orders, his discomfort buried under loyalty to his team. Their actions, rooted in prejudice, led to their suspension, a lesson in accountability. The impact of Kyla's stand ripples far beyond the roadside. Marcus submits Jamal's video to the police chief, sparking an internal review. The department issues a public apology, committing to bias training and community outreach. Kyla's story goes viral, with your Black Strength tales trending as viewers share their own experiences of profiling. Local activists rally, demanding systemic reform, and Kyla becomes a symbol of courage for Charlotte's youth. Kyla's strength lies in her poise. Raised in a military household, she learned discipline and dignity from Marcus, who rose through the Army's ranks despite facing racism. Her debate skills, honed through years of challenging stereotypes, gave her the confidence to confront the officers. Marcus's arrival wasn't just a rescue, it was a testament to the family's legacy of standing tall. The roadside, once a place of injustice, now feels like a turning point. Officers rethink their assumptions, bystanders vow to speak out. Jamal's video, amplified by Marcus's influence, leads to a city council hearing on police reform. Kyla's composure inspires her peers, who organize a youth summit to address racial profiling, mentored by Marcus himself. This story isn't just about Kyla, it's about all of us. Respect and fairness must guide our actions, no matter who we are. Kyla's refusal to be silenced, her ability to turn fear into power, shows what true strength looks like. It's not in uniforms or titles, but in integrity and action. Imagine a world where every Kyla is seen for their worth, from the start. That's the world we can build, one choice at a time. The Charlotte community is forever changed, and so are those who witnessed Kyla's triumph. Her story is a call to action, to confront bias, to uplift others, and to create spaces where justice thrives. It's a reminder that change begins with us, in the small moments and the bold ones, on the roads of our lives where fairness must prevail. Jamal, now a local advocate, shares his footage with news outlets, sparking broader conversations. Marcus uses his platform to push for national police reform, while Kyla speaks at schools, empowering teens to know their rights. Their actions, rooted in this moment, create a legacy of change, proving that one stop, one stand, can shift a city. The officer's suspension sends shockwaves through the department. Reed grapples with his actions. Holt faces scrutiny from her peers, and Carver retires quietly, reflecting on his role. Their downfall, though painful, serves as a warning. Bias has consequences. Kyla's courage, paired with Marcus's authority, becomes a case study in accountability, studied by police academies nationwide. Kyla's story resonates because it's universal. Every teenager who's been unfairly targeted, every parent who's feared for their child's safety, sees themselves in her. Her debate coach, a mentor since middle school, beams with pride, noting how Kyla's poise under pressure mirrors her speeches. The community rallies around her, with local businesses sponsoring her summit, ensuring her voice grows louder. The roadside, now a symbol of hope, sees new patrols trained in de-escalation. Marcus's influence ensures lasting change, with Kyla at the forefront, a reminder that youth can lead. Her note to Jamal, a simple gesture, sparks a friendship as they collaborate on advocacy projects, their bond a testament to shared strength. This tale of Kyla and Marcus is a beacon for change. It challenges us to question authority, to stand with the marginalized, and to build a world where fairness isn't a privilege, but a right. Their story, told and retold, inspires a generation to act, proving that one moment of courage can rewrite the future. Have you ever faced or seen unfair treatment? Drop your story in the comments. Your voice can inspire change. If this story touched you, hit like, share it, and subscribe for more empowering stories. Together, we can spread the message of justice and equality. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.